between the Arkansas Travelers and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Coleman Riggs will be on the mound for the away team in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Digging in, Ross Dolan. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Travelers, center fielder, Ross Dolan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1. Two and two. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Full count still. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch of throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Here comes the first pitch. Looking to bunt here, but he can't connect, and that's the first strike.
Hey, here's where he steps out a second, collects his thoughts, and tries to get a pitch over the heart of the plate that he knows he can get down.
And a bunt attempt misses, and we'll see how they play it down 0-2. He's ready now. The pitch. This one's down to third. Reined in. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
You know, D-Roy, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Behind 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now to the plate, Matt Villarreal, and their runners at the corners now. Here's the first pitch to him. Low of the fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher. You have 2 strikes. You can bury one for a potential strikeout, and at worst, keep the ball down in the zone. You might be able to turn one pitch into an ending double play.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now on the bump has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Streeter is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Travelers lead it 1-0. Joey Calhoun will be tasked with the starting pitching assignment for the away team. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now batting, Ernesto Cortez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Line towards center field. Dolman patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Striding in, Steve Lombardozzi. First offering on its way. Hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting third.
Digging in now, Patrick Boyer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch. Just got a piece up the line, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Softly on a line to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the second inning underneath Laughing Mountain. Arkansas leads this thing 1-0. At the plate, Dave Paxton. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Dave Paxton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. This is on the ground over to first. Nunez fields it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And be on the lookout today, because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Soft liner to the left side. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, third baseman, Bobby O'Neill.
Now at the plate, Bobby O'Neill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Line drive, base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Ross Dolan.
In now, Ross Dolan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A ball and a strike. O'Neill over at second. Dolan at first. 2 out in the inning. 2-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Fouled away. Once again a 3-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Kida has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Nunez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Nunez.
First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Dolan giving chase. One down.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
Villarreal will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder.
At the plate, Douglas Streeter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
This is on the ground over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brothers take a seat.
Scooped up. They'll go the short way to Beckham, and that ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 2 full. The Travelers lead it 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gordon Beckham, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Grounded back up the middle to his right, Lombardozzi. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The first baseman, number 34, Greg.
At the plate, Greg Duke. He hit a sac fly earlier. First offering on its way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
In there, and it's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Now a softly hit ball down the line to third. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Oscar Caballero. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The batter, left fielder, Dave.
So coming to the plate, Dave Paxton. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. Villarreal at third with 2 away. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
And he takes strike 3 called as Clyde Washington's strike zone may have expanded a bit there, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Arkansas leads this thing 2-0. Leading off the inning, Edmundo Castro, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Edmundo Castro is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Standing in now, Donald Kida, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ernesto Cortez. First offering on its way. Fouled off. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 3 innings complete. The Travelers lead it 2-0. So striding in, Vincent Young. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, third baseman, Bobby O'Neill.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bobby O'Neill. He reached on a single in his first try. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here he comes again, 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ross Dolan. He singled his last time up. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. O'Neill, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2, and he is in there.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Arnold Suzuki. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Breaking ball's in for a strike. First and second now, one man out. Got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
In there, 0-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Steve Lombardozzi comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Paxton is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Patrick Boyer.
Riding in once again, Patrick Boyer. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Villarreal shading to his right. 2 down. Bigging in for his second at bat, Jason Nunez.
Jason Nunez.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Beckham ranges to his right. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Arkansas leads this thing 2-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Greg Duke.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing at a hard hit grounder. So that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Stepping in now, Matt Villarreal. Ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Two 2-0 now.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
3-0 to him now. Now the 3-0 offering. Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Dave Paxton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 3-1. Villarreal on third with 2 out. There's ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box now, Vincent Young, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No hits to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hard hit towards center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. He pulls into third safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Bobby O'Neill. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. Men on third with 2 down. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you,
and we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Travelers lead it 4-0. And here's Renato Nunez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. Speared on the dive. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort. It's late. He's safe.
The catcher, number 5.
Digging in to try it again, Bryce Norman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air to left. Paxton is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. One hit, one left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Arkansas leads this thing 4-0. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ross Dolan. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing grounder to the right side. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Arnold Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. Suzuki takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He'll score easily as they push the lead to 5 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
On the ground to the left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Digging in once again, Greg Duke. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the harder to play way too often.
Takes a curveball right on the corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Villarreal. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. The Travelers lead it 5-0. At the plate, Donald Kida. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ernesto.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ernesto Cortez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Steve Lombardozzi.
Ready once again, Steve Lombardozzi. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Beckham on to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. Arkansas leads this thing 5-0. Back here on the show. It's on to the 7th inning now, but before the inning gets started, let's fill you in on what you may have missed. It's our game summary to this point. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Oscar Caballero. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Whoa, that ball was close. Whizzed right by his head. I think he probably heard it go by, guys. That's pretty unsettling for a pitcher. Trust me, I know.
In now, Dave Paxton, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Caballero gets his lead at first, nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that one just missed outside.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Castro is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping into the box, Bobby O'Neill. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Settling in now, Ross Stolman. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 7th inning stretch time now from Laughing Mountain. The Travelers lead it 5-0. Leading off the inning, Patrick Boyer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
when you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
And here's Renato Nunez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Paxton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. At the plate, Arnold Suzuki. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Now here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 1.
Digging in and looking for more, Gordon Beckham. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There he goes. In there. Now the throw. And it's behind the runner to first.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it. As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-2. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Oh, and he misses it. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he's in safely to third as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Stepping in now, Greg Duke, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Lifted the other way to left center. Boyer will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Matt.
Digging in, Matt Villarreal. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside. Beckham stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Ground ball left side. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Oscar.
Striding forward now is the DH, Oscar Caballero. He's 1 for 4 for the game. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
And he will make it all the way around the bases. It's an inside the park 2-run home run.
Dave Paxton.
So stepping in, Dave Paxton. This is flared out towards second. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Vincent Young, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitch...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Arkansas leads this thing 8-0. Now at the plate, Douglas Streeter.
Leading off for the
Starting to
Rockhounds.
run out of time. They haven't been able to
Center
score
fielder,
any runs
Douglas
as we're moving late into this
Streeter.
one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Paxton has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter,
Coming to the plate
After.
now, Bryce Norman.
Norman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 1.
Stepping up now, Edmundo Castro. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Villarreal sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Standing in now, Donald Kida. He swings and rounds it to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Stepping in, Bobby O'Neill.
Leading off
He's
for
2 for
Arkansas.
3 thus far.
Third baseman,
First offering on its way.
O'Neill.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now at the plate, Arnold Suzuki. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Dolan leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Popped him up. Norman is there. 2 down. Here's the second baseman now, Gordon Beckham. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. First pitch of the at-bat. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike one. 2 out with the man at first. And here's his swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so wouldn't you go up there and make him throw a bunch of...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Travelers lead it 8-0. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ernesto Cortez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Second baseman.
Ready once again, Steve Lombardozzi. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Patrick Boyer. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. In there, a base hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Nunez.
In now, Jason Nunez. Popped him up. O'Neill in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the 9th. Totally dominant in this one.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Travelers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Joey Calhoun earns the victory on the mound. Coleman Riggs takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Well, that is tonight's ball game.
The final line score for our ball
Arkansas
game
Travelers took the win.
8 runs on 16 hits.
8-0. The Rockhounds tried scoring.
13 men on base.
And most likely, guys, that
For the
was the
Rockhounds,
sad
no
part
runs,
of the game.
6 hits, 1 error.
Joey
left 5 men on
Calhoun
base.
is the player of the game. He takes the
Time of the ball
win.
game,
Losing
3 hours
pitcher
and
goes
1
to
minute.
Coleman Riggs.
Thanks for joining us. this
Tomorrow
evening.
night is our
And
final
please
game of this
drive home
3-game
safely.
series between Arkansas and Midland. But we'll see if the Rockhounds can come back and win 2 games out of 3. So anyway, that will just about do it for the night. This is the game. 8 for the Arkansas Travelers and the Rockhounds 0. Well, this will just about do it for my partners here. I am JBaker Vlogs, and we will see y'all tomorrow for Game 3 of this 3-game series. So have a good night.